Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
A legend in the mist. Still young, still vibrant. And he's here with us, man. Prince Markie Dee from the Fat Boys is here.
What's up? What's up?
Man, first of all, man, it's an honor to have you here in the studio.
You have no idea how much it is an honor to be in a room with you.
Oh, geez.
I followed you from the jump and watched everything you've done. And, I mean, it's just an honor because, you know, I'm in the radio now. Yeah. That's what I do now. And I was able to learn a lot from, you know, like from your interviews and, how you conduct yourself on the air. And it's helped me quite a bit. So
wow. Great,
I tip my hat to you, sir.
Dude, it's funny, man, because I learned how to really, really execute in the smorgasbord. By
nice.
Nice.
The buffet.
The buffet, man. I didn't even know what a buffet was.
Proper technique. You need it.
I know, right?
You got to know what you're doing.
Now, you in Florida on radio now,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And how long you been doing that?
I've been in Florida since 2003. I was at a station called...
you was just at a station.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
my bad.
Yeah,
I was at a station. I'm at another station now.
Okay.
There. And it's good. It's a good vibe. Okay. Great vibe. We're happy. Doing some good things.
What day part do you do?
I do 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And afternoons on the weekend.
Wow. So he's getting money.
Wow.
And then here's the commonality in all of this. Someone who works with Sirius XM is who put you in radio first?
Exactly. He's actually still my mentor when it comes to this, just to the radio. You know, I turn to him for everything.
You can name him.
Mr. Dion Summers.
Dion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Man, one of our very own here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
When you hear these songs, Can You Feel It, In Jail, All You Can Eat, all these different, what I consider to be legendary songs nowadays, what comes to mind? What do you think of? What's at the...
It's sort of like, it takes me back, really, because I don't listen to them much. I feel kind of a little embarrassed when, people play the music, because it was so long ago. It's almost like when you have an old high school yearbook of yourself and you're looking at it and you don't want nobody to see it, you know what I mean? I actually have moving pictures when I was like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I have videos and movies and things like that. But it's exciting. It takes me back to a time when hip-hop was really fun for me and exciting for me as far as, being an artist on that level.
Fat Boys were like, it was interesting because at that time we weren't so judgmental,
right?
On how people chose to create. It seemed totally acceptable. A lot of people first experienced Fat Boys from Crush Groove, right? And to see you guys come in and have fun, but when you rapped and you had that at that time swag, We didn't question whether or not you were real rappers.
I mean, in the beginning, it was almost like we were, a regular rap group like all the other rap groups in New York City were. When we started making records, we decided to add the twist of it, of the humor and the comedy, and a lot of people loved it. They embraced it. I mean, we did it, went in with it as hard as we possibly could, and in the end result, a lot of people, we fail to get recognized. Groups like us, groups like Houdini fail to get recognized for the foundation they laid. But it doesn't really matter to me too much. I really, really want Buff to be recognized.
Yeah, Buff. Now, Buff was the human beatbox.
Exactly.
He passed away.
Yeah, 1995, he passed away. He had a heart attack. He was he died on accident, actually. He was 5'4", 760 pounds.
Wow.
And he fell. He just happened to fall. And when he fell, he couldn't breathe properly. His heart went into overdrive. He had a heart attack. It wasn't like he was just walking down the street and had a heart attack. He was actually on a long road to beginning to regain his health back. Like we really had a 2-hour conversation an hour before he died about that. At the time, I was really successful producing records. That was my thing at the time. And I, basically had run-of-the-mill of record companies as far as us getting another deal. Like, we want to do a deal here, done. It was kind of like that for me. So, I had the conversation with him of just get healthy. We'll do another record, see what happens. We'll have fun with it. Let's do it,
And an hour later, he passed. That, for you, must have been a mind-blowing, traumatic experience. Yeah. At that point, is that when you decided, man, I got to make sure my health is right?
Shortly after that, yeah. Shortly after that, yeah. I couldn't get a grip on it up until maybe 4 or 5 years ago, actually. I was 430 pounds, and I went to a Dolphins game. And I took my son with me, and we're sitting down, and we walk from the car to our seats. And by the time I get there, I was out of breath. I couldn't breathe. And I'm noticing everybody's looking at me. And I'm like, why is everybody looking at me? I'm like, yo, 'cause I'm fat. That's why. So the next day, I started the long road. I lost about 175 pounds.
Wow, that's big, man. Give him a round of applause. Prince Markie Dee from the Fat Boys is here. Damn, man, I can't even know where to begin right now, man. Did you got a chance to tour with Run DMC?
Yeah.
At the height of their career.
Yeah.
You know, couple things. When you look at the style that you guys are rocking back then, as you notice, that's what people are starting to rock now.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I have, definitely have. And I was just explaining to someone earlier today of how amazing it is. We went to I hosted 2 days ago. I hosted an old school Miami bass concert, and the whole place was packed. Did
Latrim show up?
No, they weren't there.
I brought that up yesterday. Nobody knew who Latrim was, right? All right. Okay. Remember that? We like the cars that go boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Herc and Jerk was there, though. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Herc and Jerk?
Yeah.
Was Afro Rican there?
No.
Really?
Disco
give
Rick
it
was
all
there.
you got. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So we're sitting there. There's about 8,000 people there. Great show. And I was explaining to someone that was with me how I remember back on the Fresh Fest tour, the very first Fresh Fest tour, we were in Atlanta at the Omni, and then me and Run were standing next to each other, and we're looking at 32,000 seats, sold out, and we couldn't believe how everyone was there to see us. We just couldn't embrace it. Like we really was there in shock. Like they really hit us. Like I'm from Brooklyn, like from the corner. You know, I rap on the corner. You know, of Brooklyn, and why are they here to see me? Like this is something new. This is something big, and it was just an amazing ride from them.
What year was that?
85.
85.
Wow.
They had sold out arenas.
32,000.
32,000.
Yeah.
Fast forward, it's 2012, 2013. There's only a handful of artists who can do that.
Yeah.
In fact, they got to come together in order to do that.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.